Hello everybody, welcome again to our weekly edition of Power Circuit. Me and Pallavi Ghosh are back in our office today to discuss various topics.
A very nice one we did.
The last time from India Gate. We'll go again out someday to do another one outside. But Pallavi, I think the hot point today seems to be 3 PCCs recommending that Rahul Gandhi should become the party president. Rahul Gandhi is saying he doesn't want to become the party president. So who's becoming the party president?
Oh God, that's a very tough one to answer. I'm sure even the Congress doesn't know. We are not out, but the Congress is very much out on the streets. That's on the Bharat Jodo Yatra. This resolution, of course, has been passed earlier, but the timing becomes very interesting because from tomorrow the electoral list is going to be out. It's going to be made public, and it's been a win-win for the G23 because this is exactly what they have been asking for. How do we know who's going to vote for us or nominate us?
Yes.
So, अब वो list कल public हो जाएगा. But 24th is when the nomination begins, and 1st October is a big day because that's when they're going to make it public that who are going to be the final contestants. Of course, there's going to be a lot of pressure on Rahul Gandhi, but that's also something which I think his managers and he himself would use to their advantage. That there was pressure on us, but I'm just like an ordinary person. I'm just a karyakarta, and I don't want to become the president. I'm going to work for the party. That's what really matters. And this renunciation, no lust for power, that is something the Congress is going to try and play again. I mean, they played that as far as Sonia Gandhi was concerned. And every time they got pot shots and they called her a remote control and all that, they would always hit back by saying, if she really wanted power, she would have become the prime minister. I suspect that's what they're going to do. Second thing is, Aman, I don't think anyone can stop Rahul Gandhi from becoming the president at the right time. So today there may be a president, someone else, but tomorrow...
Before 24, you say?
Before 2024 or even after 2024, if the Congress actually does a little much better than we think that they may or may not do. So he can always come back. Who are the faces? Ashok Gehlot, definitely the front.
Shashi Tharoor. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra.
Priyanka Vadra, then it's the same, Gandhi family. But on Tharoor, my theory hai, maybe I'm wrong, but then I think it's a deep-rooted journalist kind of a thing of a conspiracy theory. I think he's going to be a setup if he contests. It suits the Congress party also to make it look like a democratic election and tell the BJP, aap dynasty bolte ho, but who chooses your president?
Yeah.
And we did that story, right?
Yes.
When Nadda's likely to.
But some also think that if not Rahul Gandhi, if somebody from the family, it's only Priyanka Gandhi Vadra who can take up the mantle. So there'll be some voices in the party, I'm sure, towards that also. That shouldn't Priyanka take the mantle.
As of now, the focus is certainly on Rahul Gandhi. But I don't know. I mean, Rahul Gandhi did say the CWC, no one from my family will be contesting. But the purpose will be defeated. If it's not Rahul, it's Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Because after all, wo Gandhi parivar hi to hua.
Yeah. And BJP has already said it doesn't. In its tweets, BJP started off saying that how is the election fair, and if it's is it a democratic process. We saw Shehzad Poonawala, we saw Amit Malviya also tweet last evening that
But I really want to know this, that why is it in the last 24 to 48 hours I'm suddenly seeing the BJP going on attacking Rahul Gandhi's Yatra. Obviously they want that Yatra to be given importance. Is that the case?
Well, there are 2 theories to it. I think one theory is that because the Yatra has got certain resonance in the states it has passed through so far, and these are not BJP ruled states, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. I think the real test of the Yatra begins once he enters Karnataka. End of this month, where he's going to spend almost 19-20 days, I think, in Karnataka. That's a long stretch he'll spend there in a BJP ruled state where Congress is also strong. So I think that will be the bigger test for the Congress once it goes into these areas. But I think the BJP also doesn't mind Rahul Gandhi getting that kind of prominence because in a way I believe BJP doesn't mind Rahul Gandhi becoming the Congress president again.
They would love it.
They would love it because they know how to take on Rahul Gandhi. It's something that they have honed over all these years, and their spokesperson know that rule book on how to counter Rahul Gandhi. But I think what is also interesting, the whole expanse of the Yatra, Pallavi, like 200 plus kilometers they've done. They are supposed to do around 35-36 kilometers in all. Somebody walking 25-26 kilometers per day. It's a fascinating Yatra for all, one might say. It's a fascinating effort. So I think it has generated some political dialogue in the country over it, and so BJP is also attacking it on the issues. Some controversial issues have happened where you saw Rahul Gandhi.
But the Congress is very happy with these controversies. I know they're fighting back. They're saying diversion tactic, but chapte raho.
Chapa do sahi na kuch exactly because Congress big complaint has been that hum chapte nahi.
Yeah, chapte nahi hai. So that is the thing, and for a man who was often criticized for beginning his politics around 11 o'clock or post lunch, I mean, he's up and about at 6 a.m. I mean, today I saw, for example, 6 a.m. he was out, he was having a meeting with the fishermen and all that. He also needs to crack or break a lot of narratives and perceptions which has built up on him. Maybe this is his moment, that Bilchi moment we keep on talking about for Indira Gandhi. Maybe this is his.
But again, the proof of the eating will lie in the pudding. What happens in Gujarat and Himachal? If BJP's Congress is going to win any of those two states, then only the Yatra could be termed as successful, I believe. If Congress loses both these states, then there'll be question marks on what did the Yatra actually achieve in re-energizing
and revitalizing the Carter. But Himachal, they are quite hopeful of. And Gujarat is going to be an interesting state. We all thought that Gujarat is going to be one boring election because
AAP is making it interesting. So with especially the kind of yesterday
So yesterday I was listening to what Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was going on saying in the rally, Aman, that the BJP is scared that I'm going to win or do well in Gujarat, and therefore the cases. So today Durgesh Pathak also being called to ED. Do you get this feeling that the BJP may start rethinking its strategy because this could boomerang on them?
Well, I think Pallavi,
or they don't get
Gujarat, I think BJP is in a very, very strong position. It's a party which has been power for many states. They have a ground infrastructure. They have the big draw in Mr. Narendra Modi himself, Mr. Amit Shah himself. I think for AAP is creating a lot of noise about Gujarat. AAP is trying to create that momentum in the media, momentum on the ground. Sometimes AAP does it. One thing is very clear: Gujarat is no Punjab. So AAP is trying to portray as if there was a huge sense of change from the people in Punjab. There was a huge demand. There was a groundswell. AAP is trying to project that the same thing is in Gujarat. I don't think that is true. Whoever has traveled on the ground on a bit on Gujarat, or whatever I hear from Gujarat, I think there is no such situation as people want to get rid of the BJP in Gujarat. BJP remains, in fact, in a very, very strong position in Gujarat.
But if AAP becomes the number 2 party there,
it is a big thing. AAP will grow at the expense of the Congress. In fact, it is the Congress which should be far more worried over AAP's aggressive posturing in Gujarat than the BJP.
But Yatra is not even going to Gujarat.
Jairam Ramesh said in his interview that it is not a political Yatra meant for state elections. It's more for.
That doesn't make it sound right. But see, the point is that, it's very important to send out this message that you are willing to take risk. And Arvind Kejriwal did contest against the Prime Minister in Banaras, knowing fully well he's going to lose. Rahul Gandhi and his Yatra, people are saying that they play it safe, and that's a problem. I covered Congress and I remember how they plan their tours. Always going to a safer option. That's not how you do politics. It's all the narrative has changed.
I read a very interesting piece in First Post, in fact, where the writer said that why didn't the Yatra could have begun from Srinagar, gone to Haryana, gone to Punjab, gone to UP, gone to Ayodhya, Gorakhpur, Bihar. Why did the Yatra skip all these areas? That's an interesting point of debate, that did Congress actually, as you say, play it safe and not go into the actual BJP stronghold areas and challenge the party head on. So that maybe there's an east to west Yatra later, and
there is, but that's not being led by Rahul Gandhi. So that's going to be the party worker. So it's not the same thing. But there's going to be another round of this Yatra, I'm told, closer to 2024.
Yeah, so I think that is a clear message from the Congress. Let's see how it turns out. And I think also the big story as we wind up, we want to talk about is the Chandigarh University case, which has really dominated headlines. So Pallavi, what is it? What do you suggest? Is it a cover-up now, or has the media got it wrong totally?
I don't know. Maybe it's a mix of both. But I did speak to 2 of the students over there when I was anchoring late last night, and they said it's been happening for months. And they also said that they are organizing buses for us ki Sukhna Lake jao picnic ke liye, just be away from the spot. But what has happened is that as a woman I can understand, I'm sure even you do understand and empathize, is that there is a fear factor. People are scared and worried, especially those who live in hostels. It can happen. And apparently the toilet where it happened in the bathrooms were actually meant for men, and women were using it for the last month or so. In the vulnerability of online,
it sounds very murky. A girl shooting videos of other girls, sending them to a man in Shimla who sent it to a third person. Now all arrests have been made. I'm sure the police would be able to crack it sooner than later. But it seems a very, very murky kind of affair, and so I think that is what the police should really investigate.
The authorities also saying that there is no such case. That's also wrong.
Well, so yesterday the university went there and said it earlier. So to wind up the Power Circuit in this edition, please watch out for our next edition of Power Circuit, which we'll do from an outside location.
It's drizzling. It's not that we are lazy. It's just drizzling, which is why we are not out.
Thank you much.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Aman.